just start the conversation. All right, so what we're taught about health is that you basically need to do two things. If you eat well and you exercise, you'll have impeccable health from there. And it's just not the whole picture. It's just a piece of the pie. Are those things great? Yes. Do we need to do this? Yes. But it's not complete. There are so many things, like we could go on for a very long time about the health benefits of keeping your mouth clean and going to the dentist and things like that, and things that people don't even know, like if you use mouthwash, your likelihood of heart disease skyrockets, because we need that bacteria in our mouth. It's a huge part of keeping our systems working right. And so, which is just a terrifying thing. There's a whole chemical process to it, but yeah, don't use mouthwash. You will die an earlier death. But yeah, people don't think about the spine, especially with babies. So they think they have no problem with every part of a baby being dysfunctional. It's like, oh, they have severe reflux, and oh yeah, so their stomach and their digestive system here is not working right. That's, yeah, okay, fine. All right, they're constipated, they're not pooping right. Okay, so their lower digestive isn't working right. Yeah, I get that. Oh, they get ear infections all the time. Oh yeah, so that isn't draining properly. Oh yeah, I get that. Oh, they're coughing, they're sick all the time. Oh yeah, that happens. Oh, there's something misaligned in their spine. What? They're just a baby. How could there be any problem there? So every part of a baby can be dysfunctional except for their spine. And people, when you point it out, it makes a lot more sense. And it's like, but they're like, they have no problem with everything else going wrong with the kid, except somehow the spine can't be dysfunctional. And the thing is, what chiropractic is about is that our brain is the master control system. We are designed to be healthy. We are designed to thrive. We are designed to poop daily. We are designed to digest our food. We are designed to be healthy. We are not designed to have ear infections, as much as your medical doctors and pediatricians will tell you that basically God screwed up on the design, and the eustachian tubes are angled up this way till they're about age 6, and then they start going here. Eustachian tubes don't work off of gravity. It's not a bad design, it's that there's misalignments in there causing these muscles to tense up on the eustachian tube so that those aren't draining properly. My kids have never had an ear infection. My chiropractic friends' kids have never had an ear infection. 80 to 90% of all babies and kids get ear infections. Did I just luck out? No. Did my chiropractic friends, did we just luck out? No, we didn't. There's something to that. And it's funny that I'll get people and parents and, especially like I'll get nurses in here who like skeptical and having all these issues, and it starts going away, and they're like, yeah, I don't know, it's just kind of going away, and I'll hear this, yeah, maybe it's just a coincidence, and I'm like, I have literally hundreds of coincidences coming through here regularly. So if you want a mind-boggling coincidence, come see me. I can help get you that. And it's because it's built into the system. We are innately designed to thrive and feel good. And when you remove the interference from the nervous system, it works. Unless you're a neuro geek like me, you don't think about this, but we live our lives through our nervous system. Anything you see, hear, smell, think, do, digest your food, your kidneys filter things out, your liver creates cholesterol to break down and bind with free radicals and clear all that stuff up. It's all signals from the brain and the body talking to each other. And when we have disruption in there, it literally affects how the brain and body talk to each other. And so what we've learned more and more is that a lot of it's the input to the brain. It was mostly thought before it was just all the output. And so, but if we have problems with the interference from the signal from the brain, from the body to the brain, brain's now garbage in, and how's that saying go? Garbage in, garbage out. Yeah. And so now we're not getting complete and proper signals to the brain about what's happening, and so the signals coming back out, we create this, an inadequate loop. And so, but when you remove that interference, now the brain can process and understand what's happening better, so then it can regulate things better on the outside. And so it's, people look at chiropractic and they're like, oh, well, you're just twisting and cracking someone, and you're supposed to, and everything goes away from just cracking a person. And it's like, well, yes, but it's more complicated than that. It's not that we're just popping you.
Yeah.
We're changing the neurologic signals. And I understand why people will think, oh yeah, you just twist someone and their ear infection goes away. Yeah. You just twist someone and they can poop again. Yeah. Just twist someone, their pain goes away. People recognize that. Even the people who don't get it, most of them are okay with it helping, like, with pain. Like, okay, yeah, well, sure, I can see how it helps pain. Well, only 7% of our nervous system is sensory, so which falls under pain, feeling good, feeling bad, pain, but also sight, sound, all of our senses, 7% of the nervous system. 93% of the nervous system is how we function. 20% of that is your motor control, your ability to move, and the other 73% is your autonomic nervous system. Those nerves go right down the exact same tracks. They follow the same paths as how we feel. So if we can affect the 7% of the thing coming through this path, what's the likelihood we can affect the other 93%? Pretty darn high. Yeah, and we do. And so we have to look at it from a neurologic standpoint, not just we twisted this. And people that don't get it, and especially, and I don't, even know why medical doctors comment on it, none of them have thought it through to begin. Some of them have, the ones who get it, who refer people here, and there are some that do, but the people that don't, hello, welcome, we're good. They've never been educated on what it is. But if they understand, if they paid attention in neurology and physiology, when a joint doesn't move properly, several things happen. One is it turns off our proprioception or mechanoreception, our body's ability to know where it is and how it's moving. Like, I don't have to look to know my hand is out, my hand is out, my hand is forward. There's neurons in here that tell me that I'm moving and where it is in space. Like, I don't even have to look to know, there's my hand. I don't have to see it. There's neurons in there that tell me that. Well, if a joint's not working properly, those turn off, and you're not getting that signal to the brain anymore. And instead comes on nociception, noxious stimuli, basically problem, check engine light. And how long does your check engine light go off for? Till you fix your car or your car dies. Those are your choices. Same thing in the body. And you're no longer getting those positive signals to the brain. Well, when you reinstate that motion, now those alarms go off. And now you don't have all these internal alarms making all this sound all the time. And then you start getting that input to the brain. Now, typically when people think about proprioception, everybody's thinking about out here. Proprioception, that's it. But 60% of all your proprioception is in the spine. The majority of it is in your spine, not out here, even though that's what we think about on that. 1/3 of that is from here to here. And so if you have dysfunction here, that is a massive, massive alarm that's going off in there, and a massive decrease in brain-body connection and awareness, because all of that turns on and we have that nociception. Now, when we adjust and get that working properly, it's life-changing for adults and babies. I have people, grown-ups all the time, they'll break down crying when we adjust them there, and they're just like, I don't know, I'm crying, it didn't hurt, it felt amazing, and I'm like, all these emotions, and it's like we finally just let things go. And like a baby, especially colicky babies that they don't sleep well after their first adjustment, they get in the car and they crash, they sleep for the next 4 to 8 hours because they can finally rest, and they're like, oh my God, okay. I have adults all the time say, oh, I wish you put in a nap room, because after you get adjusted, you get that release, and it's like, now the body wants to restore itself, and most of our healing happens while we're sleeping. And so the body wants to. It's like, okay, I'm free, I'm open, oh my God, yes. Now I can relax, now I can go into that healing mode, bring you out of sympathetic. We're all in this fight or flight overdrive all the time. And so it brings us down into that parasympathetic, that rest, digest, relax, healing state. And when we have misalignments in certain areas, especially the upper neck, that's where our parasympathetic, rest and digest, parasympathetics, and down at the sacrum, you have a problem here, it's like cutting the brake line on your car. And so restoring that brings those parasympathetics back up online, and we're able to operate in our autonomic nervous system much better, that's the cool stuff with chiropractic. Back pain is boring. We help with it, it's great. That's what brings people in the door. But balancing someone's autonomic nervous system, that's life-changing.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna go work on her.